Alright guys, welcome to Vindictus. This is kind of like, basically it's an MMO RPG. It has a skill set system. There's also different classes, and each class of course has their own strengths and weaknesses. As you can see, I have 4 of my characters leveled up a little bit. Well, 2 of them are leveled up a little bit, and the other 2 are leveled up pretty high. I have played this game before, and I've had characters with higher levels, but because of my laptop messing up, I have lost those until I fix it. Basically, this is just like the Minecraft video. It's a tester to see what you guys are going to want. Now, there's at least one more character that I want to make, but I gotta buy that slot. So that's for another time. Another thing, if you want me to start over, or if you would like me to continue from any one of these, let me know in the comments. I might just be putting these out every other day, maybe something every week. I don't know. We'll see. It might change every week or every 2 weeks. I don't know. I guess y'all can decide that. Okay, first off, this one is Ashizo. Her thing is, whenever she fights, she can either use twin swords, and because of her skills and everything, she is good for basically eliminating a lot of the enemies. The reason why she's wearing this armor, and it's armor that you get as later levels. But the reason why I have this on her, as well as the guy behind her, is because I have a veteran account. So when I returned, they gave it to me. Another skills weapon set that she has are chain blades. You know, like cradles and what's her name from Heavenly Sword? I forgot. But basically, that one can wipe a whole area completely. It can destroy practically everything. So she's good for if you're going to a party with some friends and they're lower level, you can actually help them out by wiping out pretty much everything for them if they need to. This one I call Kana, who is, as you can probably tell, mage. Now, right now, since she's low level, she doesn't really have that much to her, but that also means y'all can see more. She can cast bolts, which are her standard attacks, as well as a magic rune, which will explode on impact, and a fireball, which will also explode, but it moves towards the enemies, basically where you shoot it at. She has a staff, as you can see, but she can also have a scythe. So you can either choose to go healing, or you can choose to go offense. Almost like the medic from TF2. Here I name him Ashizo. Basically a cloud-like character. And if you don't know what I mean by that, if you haven't played Final Fantasy, well, play it. Or watch some of the movies, you'll get what I'm saying. Anyway, he's basically a great sword user. He's good for basically large and heavy attacks. So if you need somebody who's going to be, in a sense, a berserker, he's a good choice for you. I don't remember if he has another weapon, that weapon type he can use. I can look into that, and I'll probably put it in the description. Yeah, I don't really have much to him because he's one of the newer characters that I haven't tried. This one's me, in a sense, because me, I like to use bow and arrows, and I'm quite good with them, from games to real life. He has on his back right now called revolver bowgun, which it acts like basically an assault rifle, but you can also, you know, burst shots and stuff like that. It has, for him, both weapon types have a certain skill set. Right now, what I have unlocked for him, he can shoot a bolt arrow towards the ground and it'll explode. And you'll see more of that later. He also has a regular bow, which he has a skill for a bow mode, which you unlock after level 5, I believe. And you can switch between a long bow and a short bow. Short bow, the difference between the two is a short bow you can fire faster and you don't have to stay in place. And you also get a skill boost for that as you move and shoot. The long bow, it's one of those stand in one spot but get a super powerful attack on them. Useful for bosses or even taking out a line of enemies with his charge shot or his ricochet shot, which, as it sounds, it hits off of other enemies and does a lot of damage. This last one, which is one of the ones I had high level in my other game, is Balkan. And no, you know, obviously you can name them yourselves and, you know, kind of customize them, which I think the only thing I have to complain about this is probably the fact that you can't customize it as much as you want without having to pay. But given how much free content there is, it's, I'd say, kind of fair, if not pretty fair. This character is mostly a strength character. He also carries around a pillar, which I don't have equipped on him right now. But if you want to, you can go fist to fist with pretty much every enemy, even the bosses. After a certain amount of damage, boss will do an action where he'll fall to the ground, or, you know, he'll stop for a little bit, and you have that time to grab him and actually do a ton of damage by punching him or holding him down. He's also useful if you buy chain hooks, which if you shoot, let's say, at a giant enemy's arm, you can hold it back and he'll be able to hold it longer than you would a smaller character. Now there's several other ones. There's one character who's like her, who also uses twin swords, but he also uses twin spears. Honestly, I would show you guys more, but in order to do that, I'd have to delete my characters and redo everything all over again. The beginning process of it all is not too good. Now, if you want to re-see the intro, let me know. I'll redo Balkar, and I'll let you see, you know, the opening intro, the instructions to it. This game has compatibility with just keyboard playing, keyboard and mouse, or controller pad, which I like to use keyboard and mouse because you can turn quicker and stuff like that. It's not as, to me, it's not as hard to fight. I think the keyboard takes more skill. I guess that's about it. So let's go into game. I'll show you a little bit of each character, I guess. It might be laggy, it might not. If so, I'll mess with it and fix it in editing. So now the loading time does, depending on your system and stuff, it takes more time, less time. This is still faster than it was on my laptop. Now, because of YouTube, I'm going to keep talking until I possibly get this audio down all the way, because of the fact that it is so annoying to have to deal with all the crap. Alright. Basically, as you saw, that girl there, her name is Chief. She is the oracle for the village, or town. Country? I don't really know at this point. I haven't really gone past a certain stage. Yeah, it's kind of laggy. Hold on. I just put down my frames a little bit. Now, of course, judging from this little bar right here, this game could be so much better graphics, but again, my processing levels aren't too good. Okay. Alright, that's good. The graphics are way better. When I had this before I started putting everything into my computer. Whenever they have them cloaked like this, it's because they're loading in. See how they're changing? This is also another girl who's been added to the left. Basically, she's like a Scylla, like her, and those are the twin blades on the back. But basically, she is more of a hit and run character, the way they described her. You can see a large column on his back. She also has some mage-like powers, which will help, get away enemies or stuff like that. There's a sword and shield girl too. Oh, and unfortunately you can't change the genders of each character. So if that's a problem, I'm sorry if you wanted to play it and that just puts you off. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn down my frames all the way. Not my frames, my quality. And I'm sorry if the video just suffers from it. I just don't feel like changing my resolution because if it does, it just takes away from it. Alright, so generally I like to play in the private games. There's 3 different, not 3, but each quest will have different tiers of play that would give you more points to put towards skills. And of course there's different sets. Yeah, he only has a great sword. But basically you'll eventually earn a skill that'll pick this up, which even if you don't play with the character, it'll build up so you can input skill points into whatever. So even this, you see it only needs 30. So after I finish one of these, I can put points into it. You can also choose training types, restoration types, equipment types, path types, which are like blacksmith, paladins, dark knights, stuff like that. There's also transformations and so many things to this game that it would take a long time of grinding and just being patient to actually gain. I'm sorry if I stop every once in a while. I kind of have a headache today. But I wanted to show you this game, just to show you more or less what it's about. You'll get 4 types of blessings throughout the game. Some are given to you, some aren't. And that's the chain hook I was talking about. Mine bombs made specifically for mining any ores in the floor. Campfire's good for like on a team quest or whatever. I guess these you can call dungeons, but still. Yeah, you can basically use them to heal the whole party, but you need to put it away from the boss that you're going to be fighting. Because you have to sit at it. And just to show you some of the attacks. They're basically like combo style attacks. So this is the regular. I should probably put on the regular audio. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know if that's too loud for you. Hopefully I didn't hurt your ears. Okay, so that's the standard left click attack. Then there's the left click, right click. Double left click. Oh, sorry. Double left click. And, basically all the styles until you get to the final. So there's only up to 4 clicks, at least that I've seen. And there's also, right now I don't have any skills unlocked, so I guess I can't really show you those until I get past this area. So let's start. This is the way they introduce your character each time, so it does kind of get boring, a bit annoying that they do it this way, but still. There's also different commands you use with F5 and beyond keys. You know, dancing, cheering, booing, stuff like that. Nothing too consequential. And I admit the layouts for these areas are pretty good. As you see, the jars, barrels, even logs can be broken, and I recommend always breaking them unless you have a time limit, because they can give you these, which are health items, or money, which you'll see as gold coins or bronze coins. You can kick, and you earn titles by doing certain things. So if I go here, go to... Oh, you can buy pets too, but those cost a lot of money. You can earn seals, which I forgot how to earn those. You got to put in models, put your own titles that you earn. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. So like this one, no kicker. It's a new one that I just discovered. So if I kick 100 gnolls, which are the wolves, the wolf-like people, I'll earn this, and it'll tell you how to get each one. So there's neck grabber, which I have for basically the monster character. You know, there's different types. You can read through these as I go through them. I better get back to it because right here's where they spawn. You can also sprint and do a charge attack. Basically, it's destructible environment as well. But apparently he's not as strong as some of the characters. You can also pick up the environment and use it as a weapon. So you also get a title for doing stuff like this by killing them with their own weapons or doing stuff just like this. And these things, I forgot what they're called. You basically just beat the crap out of them until, well, they're done. Let me turn on the audio a little bit more. I'm so sorry, I should have like worked all this out. Okay. There you go. See? There's the bronze coins. Most of the time you get bronze ones, but the higher level you are, the more gold you earn, as per most MMOs. These are ERG crystals, which basically, there's different types. There's ruins, life, fire, remnants, life remnants. There's so many. I'm sorry, I'm going a lot of times. Basically, you can use them to craft equipment, swords, which are very helpful. Some of them you can use for craft potions. Your armor does break, unlike a lot of MMORPGs, at least that I've played. And the reason why you might not believe it's MMORPG, but there's each area has a raid battle, which requires at least 3 people to get through it, at least, and you have to be good levels. The most I've heard of being on at once is 20 people, and I'm talking about a boss that's like at least 10 times your size. Oh yeah, if you press Alt, it'll show you what's grabbable, what's heavy, what's light. It won't show you your enemies, of course, because that'd be a little bit too cheap. Because some of them do hide around corners and stuff like that. Now, some of the characters' combat system might seem kind of dull, but that's only because, you have to level them up and get used to them. Now, you can break them and lower this bridge down and all that stuff. But what I like to do, especially for when I want to level, not only do I break all the stuff, which doesn't give you levels, but it does give you money and stuff, is I come down here. You go through the side routes a lot of the times, and you find just a whole bunch of enemies to fight. See, I even had another one there. The more spiders you kill, the more you earn that. Inventory can be changed from in-game. You have to do it before the battle, which is the whole point of the boats. Let's show you one of the grabs. Put them up against the wall. Each character has a different animation for it. Now, for this one, as you can see, my energy bar, stamina bar is going down up here. And then once it gets down to like right here, I let go of them. This is your experience bar and your health bar. This is your time, your map. You can also open up a bigger map. And there's also side subquests. Let's get them over here. You can also throw them off. So that's kind of cool. But I guess it just puts like an invisible wall. It's like, oh no, you can't do that. There's also this over here, which right here is usually where they tell you what your main quest goal is. So if it's like finish in 12 minutes, then it'll show right here. You can also just quit in the middle of the battle if you got enough money, if that's what you were just looking for. Or if you think you're just going to lose anyway, you just give up. You can do that too, which I never do. I like to just fight it all the way through. If your equipment breaks, you can use this, which... Oh no, it's this. It'll bring up an anvil, which you can use to repair your items. This is if you go down, not you, but your ally goes down. Sadly, I haven't really checked on it because I have not died and I did not want to, but apparently, from the last time I tried to use these do not revive you. These are for other people. Yeah, it's another thing. I get a little testy about it. But they don't kick you out even if you're still for like 40 minutes and have like 10 minutes left of the game. And here's another one of them. See, magic powder. Sorry. Studied my own words. As you can see, there's shield and mace, there's bows, and there's just regular mace. You can also throw them into objects, which many of the grabs I think are a little too OP, but it's kind of okay, I guess. It makes it, a certain way to get past being hit while you're surrounded, basically. Those are called wisps. There's also a red one, which is called a Braylene, I think? I don't know. Walls like this you can break, and most of the time they have something behind it. So this is the ERG base, I believe. You break it, you can get basically ERG crystals, health, money. It's pretty random most of the time, but most of the time it's just health. So it's kind of good to... If you're good enough to do it, you can glitch onto the people. Or not the people, the gnolls, and you won't take any damage. But you will take damage from a fall like this. You can also dodge out of the way, which will shoot you off the ledge, and if you are having a group that's under you where you're going to jump off, it's better to do that. See, here's a character that doesn't really take much to get hit. Usually whenever you're in the middle of an animation, like a smash animation, which is what the right click is, you won't get affected by it and you'll keep doing it. So if I try to grab him, it doesn't work. He tries to grab this guy. So I can also grab him and smash into this guy. Or if I wanted to, okay, that was first. But if I want to, I can literally just smash him on myself. Apparently, oh, there you go. I was gonna say he doesn't have a dodge. Basically, you're just gonna want to, every time you get ready for the animation, just move out of the way. And once it gets down all the way, sometimes you can also collect the helmets if you focus, like with the archer guy. If you focus specifically on the helmet, you can actually knock it off and attain it. And there's actually some side objectives, like the bonus missions that say on the side, where you can actually earn them. And if we do this little thing, if you're with, sorry my voice back there because I was yawning and burping. If you're with other party members, it'll go to each one. Sometimes it gets a little too perverted on the angles, depending if the character has long or short dress or whatever. And it's not on purpose, it's just sometimes it just happens because they have weird angles when they try to get like cool slow-mo poses. And I've gotten a couple of cool ones, where there's one like arrow shooting through one of them into the other boss, and they're just flying in mid-air slow-mo. So I guess that's kind of cool. But yeah, I guess this is it. I'll stop here, and I'll do another character in a little bit after I show you basically what this looks like, and I might go to this level up down below. These are recipes you can get: combat experience, completion experience, rewards for doing certain bonus missions. AP, which you can use for upgrading the skills. It records your kills, boss damage, boss kills, ERG pots, which are actually important apparently, even the gold you find. And if you have no break-off equipment, reviving party members, all this, then you can look through this and scroll into it. Basically, that's how it all runs. Now, the first mission, you don't really get, you get money and everything, I just didn't see it go down. This, I do not remember what it's for. I think it's for this, the battle points. So the more times, no, it's the PT. Basically, this is your total completion rate. You have to complete both of these in order to completely finish this area. And you can also constantly earn this, but it's only by doing the next tier of difficulty, which is like winning without breaking armor, or I think it was like Rage of Mecha or something like that, which raises the difficulty to the highest, I think, if you don't already do that yourself. So you can, there's, I believe, easy, normal, hard, and adventure or something like that. No, it's just normal, easy, normal, hard. And no. I'm so sorry. It's normal, hard, and extreme. And you have to earn the last one by doing hard, and you'll get, I believe you get more AP for it too. So it's good. Reattempting battles doesn't really do much unless you didn't complete the goals that you wanted for that time. I guess we'll close this and return to town. See if I earned anything else. Because there's also things that I need to show you in my inventory too. Called, they're basically just presents to those who reach a certain level. Which I don't have. Oh no, I do. Right here. It's a level up gift. So if I level up one more time, I can unlock this, which will give me potions. Sometimes it'll give you armor or weapons based on your level. This is basically how you start out, in a sense, with this clothing after the main opening. Your character will have like a default starter outfit. And then you'll usually get a robe, which this is actually one of the nicer looking ones. And a wooden weapon. The bottles you can use to make different potions and stuff like that. You get different chests, so you can have up to this many, with but you have to buy some of them sometimes. You can also sell it at the shops like here. And I can't unlock anything, surprisingly. Okay, I guess I'll just show you This one last thing, and I think I'll do this for each character just to show you more or less what they look like. There's a mailbox, guild storages, and actually I think I'll make this a little bit longer. I'll show you some of the stuff. I kind of like to speed through it since I already know what they say and everything. I guess I'll read it. Oh, Ashizo, welcome back. How was it? I'm sorry, but Merrick just left to check on the album. Can you wait? Since we have time, shall we finish the rest of the training? You must be familiar with battle by now, right? But have you ever done skill training before? Yeah, you get a title for that too. Training is very important for developing your combat skills, so make sure to train whenever you have AP. Click the skill button at the bottom or press V key to check them out. There are so many, right? To advance your skills, you first pick one of them, then press the train button. That will advance it to the next rank by assigning AP to the skill. Try it. So I can advance my combat mastery, which if you look at it, strength is done with attacks. Home attacks do weak damage and have little chance of knocking down enemies, but are quick and consume little stamina. Only applies to normal attacks with primary weapons, grappling attacks, and attacks with objects not effective. Now, each character has a different thing, so sometimes it'll boost completely, or it'll have small downsides like this one does. You can see the skill ranks and the power it increases by, and the level requirements, because you're not going to have you boost everything at once. You just completely grind down. So I boost that, and my attacks are now stronger. Okay, so I'm going to story, watch out for Formors. That's it for your beginner training. Now we have to wait for Merrick. It's nice to have him. Welcome back. How's the captain doing? Taking these come around. Everyone advises him to rest, but he insists that you must come back to the office. Oh, and also if you want my new voices, I probably could, but it's going to be weird. So I'm going to bring him clothes and some other stuff he needs right now. I see. Still, I want him to take this opportunity to rest up. I agree with you on that, but the captain won't listen to us. Hey, rookie. Good timing. Take these. I never like to wear the helmets. At least these. Whenever I give them games, they always look like this. I don't know why. We've also packed your stuff along with the captain's possessions. This Crimson Blade helm is what the mercenary unit gives to the rookies along with the Crimson Blade tunic. If you like it, it might look rough, but it gets the job done. No, I just don't like it. Give it a try, I'm sure it'll come in handy. Well, now that you've received all the grades... that's right. How were the ruins? Was it a tough battle? You were attacked by gnolls? That doesn't even sound right at all. Why would they attack a scout out of the blue? We do training at the Perilous Ruins all the time. They never attacked us before. We must look into this matter further. Oh yeah, by the way, I can also do voices like this. Oh, I can do voices like this. Ashizo, do me a favor and show this necklace to Christy. Christy is a hunter and quite familiar with gnolls and Formors in the meantime. I'll fill the captain in. I won't do any more of this off-cam, but I just wanted to show you more or less how it works and stuff like that. That's the forge, as you can see, with big letters. You can also look where everything is if you hold down Alt. There's Traveler's Shop, Magician's Laboratory, Rochester, which is the next over, I guess, city. There's the inn right here, general store behind it. Guild storage, which I'm still trying to create, but it requires 30,000 gold and I think a certain level. This is also the black market, which you can use to buy pretty much anything you want other than stuff that's given through events and gifts, I believe. Now this right here is your avatar shop, as it says so clearly right here. It'll give you something each time because of how it hates you look. Sometimes it'll be clothing, sometimes it'll be Under Armour, sometimes it'll be hair. I won't use it because I like to save it for special occasions, so like more or less when he's leveled up more and I'm planning on playing with him for more than several days. Let's see. These are usually under the MX stuff, yeah. And it tells you a certain amount of days that it expires, so usually by the time it's like 1 hour away, I'm on and I leave it. Okay, great, that's something's fine. And that. Open this back up. Come on now, you're supposed to get in the avatar shop. Okay, this is weird. This is really weird. But as you see, I earned a little bit of experience down there too from just talking to him. Let me go into the shop. I guess I'll be doing that later too. Well, alright guys, I guess I'll see you later, and oh my god, take off that hat. There you go. I was going for a kind of daunting look, if you couldn't tell. Anyway, I guess I'll be seeing you guys later, and good luck. Bye.